Katie's here, everyone. So what I'd like to invite you to do, if you are able to all please stand. Thank you.
Take on the world. Just say you're hurt. We'll face the worst. I can see the pain.
That's what walking was
Oh, believe me, and I have tried.
Oh, does it?
Get rid of it.
Oh, when a gust of wind comes, yes.
No, I won't pretend to know what you've been through. You should know. I wish it was me, not you. And just say the word. Take on the world. And just say you're hurt. We'll face the worst. Nobody knows you the way that I know you. Look in my eyes, I will never desert you. And just say the word. We'll take on the world. And it's the fights. In the fight of our lives, you and I, we were made to thrive. Oh, and I am your future, I am your past. Never forgot we were built to last. Step out of the shadows, into my light. Silence the voices that haunt you inside. And just say the word. Take on the world. And just say you're hurt. We'll face the worst. Nobody knows you the way that I know you. Look in my eyes, I will never desert you. And just say the word. We'll take on the world. We'll take on the
Perfect. Just keep tiring us on the feet. Perfect, wonderful, thank you. You keep hold of your bouquet, Kate, for now. Beautiful entrance. Thank you, everyone. Please take a seat. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, John, for supporting Katie today. A very honourable role for any father. Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this beautiful ceremonial circle here at Cockley Woods. My name is Sarah, and I have the immense pleasure of standing here with you today for something very truly special, and that is the wedding ceremony of Katie and Jake. We've gathered here with the leaves above, the beautiful bird song, the earth beneath us, and the people who matter the most. All of you here who know and love this couple best.
I don't want to download my top.
So thank you all for being here, especially those who've travelled some distance from Dudley in the Midlands and Weston-super-Mare to share in this very, very special day. And a very special thank you to both sets of parents, to Lynn and John, and to Rob and Wendy for your love and support over the years, which of course doesn't end here. So today isn't about show or spectacle. It's about something quieter, something deeper, and something very real. A commitment made between two people who genuinely know each other. Jake and Katie asked for a ceremony that was relaxed and natural, just like their love. And they've chosen to be here in this woodland space because it reflects who they are. Grounded, unfussy, and a little wild around the edges. And they also wanted me to thank you, their families, friends and chosen people, for your love, for your support and humour along the way. Every move, and let's face it, there's been a few, and every milestone has been made richer by your presence in their lives.
Daddy comes.
Katie, can I just ask you just to stand beside Jake and just so you can look out on all your guests? Well, their story. So Katie and Jake met when Jake moved to Wolverhampton for work, and fate nudged them into each other's lives. Their first date was in Birmingham city centre. It's fair to say it went well. 6 months later they were living together. And since then, well, these two have racked up an impressive postcode collection. Willenhall, Stafford, Wales, Birmingham, Spain, Huddersfield. Basically, if there's a packing box involved, then they've done it. But through each of those moves, a few things have remained constant. Their shared love of travel, their completely non-negotiable snow holidays, the great city-building video game marathons, and of course Bruno, the dog, whose inner monologue has become the voice of reason in their home. And it's wonderful that he's here with us today. Well, when Jake proposed, it was at the top of a hill, fogged in, invisible to the world, perfectly private. The only one upset was Bruno, who was annoyed that the walk had turned into a photo shoot. So, what is a marriage? Well, according to the Oxford Dictionary, marriage is the legally recognised union between two people, and it is a binding contract. Not very romantic, that, is it? So I asked both Jake and Katie what marriage means to them. And like you all here today, Jake and Katie are hearing the ceremony for the first time, and they may not have remembered how they answered this question. So are you ready? Katie first. Are you ready, Jake?
See a big K on the party.
Party later, Blake, later. And she says, marriage to me is a symbol to show our lifelong dedication to each other and a celebration of our experiences and adventures so far, as well as a commitment to a continued whole life of love, adventure and happiness together. And for Jake, he says, honestly, for a long time, marriage didn't mean a lot to me at all. The whole thing seemed performative. But in recent months, I've come to realise being married to Katie will mean more to me than I ever thought. It'll feel like a coming of age for us. It's been us against the world for as long as I can remember, and I guess this just solidifies that. Now, I also asked Katie and Jake 3 things that they love about each other, and perhaps 3 things that they perhaps don't. Katie first. She says, I love that Jake has so much determination and ambition. He really believes that everyone can achieve whatever they want if they put their mind to it, And this encouragement causes us both to continually develop and grow. Katie says, I love Jake's sense of adventure. He has caused me to be a much braver person. And some of our best memories are things I said I would never do when we first met. Camping. We went on a camping trip around Germany in 2017, which remains our favourite holiday. Extreme sports. We now go skiing, snowboarding every year. I also said I would never live in Yorkshire at one point. I love how knowledgeable he is, and this results in us having some very long, deep conversations. And we've never run out of interesting things to talk about, and this makes our time together so much more enjoyable. Now for the not so good. Misplacing and losing items. Lack of organisation. Planning ahead and generally mixing dates up. Jake is very much a rock up and hope for the best. And crossing the road without any sign. He does this weird thing when he will step behind me and start crossing while I'm still chatting away. He knows it drives me mad, but he does it anyway. Well, we need to redress the balance there. Now it's Jake's turn. Are you ready, Katie? We make an awesome team. We're great at solving problems and going after whatever the next thing we want to accomplish together is. She rounds me out super well as a human being. Our personality traits are such that my strengths are her weaknesses and vice versa. She keeps my feet on the ground and my life in one piece, and I keep us moving forward. It's wonderful, that, isn't it? We never run out of conversation, very much a pattern forming here. It's been about a decade, and we'll still find time to talk about everything from where we want to travel to the ins and outs of information theory. She's endlessly curious and happy. She's happy to listen to me garble on indefinitely. Now Jake says, been quite tough thinking of annoying things, and this has been a little tougher. And Jake says, Katie will have put that I'm scatty. Well, yes, she did. And disorganised. Yes, she put that too, Jake, which is very true. Katie wants to know everything all the time. What time do we need to be at the thing? What clothes should she wear? It's a running joke that she wants to know what colour socks everyone will have on. And Jake says he's not sure if this is an annoying trait, but she has too much lower self-confidence than what she needs. She's talented, funny, interesting, and genuinely a formidable human being. And she should recognise that, like I do. But she literally never takes the bins out. This is a quote, like she'll literally put the bag of rubbish next to the door and then expect that some sort of driving force will open the door and move it 4 steps to the bin. And he puts, who does that? Katie does that. But he's added on a little bit extra. You ready, Katie? I would like to take this little bit of space to say that Katie is the greatest person I've ever met. We've spent 10 years together, and I can't look at you now, you set me off. And I've somehow managed to find a human being that is purely a good person. I legitimately cannot think of anything better than spending the rest of my life dragging her into all my ridiculous schemes to take over the world. Well, Jake and Katie, you have shared nearly 10 years of life together in different places, with different rhythms, growing, changing, laughing, occasionally forgetting things, Jake, and always choosing one another. And now here in this special place you've chosen, surrounded by trees and the people that you love, you're about to say yes again. And not just to one moment, but to every moment still to come. Before you make your vows, I want to remind you that a great marriage isn't about never having arguments or being perfect. It's about respect, humour, patience, and letting your partner believe that they are right some of the time, even when they absolutely aren't. So Jake and Katie will now share the most important words that they will speak with one another. So Jake, you are going to go first. Okay. There you go. You can just slip the card
Nobody
out
will
of
be
the
surprised to
envelope.
remember that I didn't practice these. I, Jake Saunders, take you, Katie Poole, to be my wife. I love you more than anything in the world. You are the most loving, caring, selfless person I've ever met, and I feel so lucky to spend my life with you. I vow to stand with you through the good times and weather the storms. I vow to always drag you into my crazy schemes and adventures, and to follow you willingly into yours. No matter where life takes us, I know there will always be joy, laughter, love, and silliness as long as we're together. Life with you is the best thing that ever happened to me. I can't wait for everything still to come.
Just pass me over. Okay, are you ready? Just copy over Kane on. Yes. Can we just come back?
You got twigs in your dress?
You lift it like an envelope and just slide the card over to
Thank you. Jake, from the moment we met, I knew life with you would be anything but ordinary. The past 10 years have been filled with adventure, laughter, and many unforgettable moments. We've already shared so many incredible experiences, and I can't wait to see what life has in store for us next. I promise to celebrate with you in our happiest moments, and I promise to face every challenge, as we always have done, head on, together. I promise to support you in all of your grand plans, but I also promise to be the voice of reason when one of those ideas is actually a terrible one. I promise to stand by your side every time you decide to take over the world, and every time you inevitably decide to sack it all off and whittle spoons or move to a finca in Spain. Your ambition and determination inspire me every day, and I'm so proud to stand by your side. I'm beyond thrilled to become your wife and to continue sharing every twist and turn of this journey with you. So here's to a lifetime of love, laughter, and the occasional moment of questioning our life choices. I love you.
Beautiful, wonderful. Thank you, Katie. And now can we have Ethan with our rings, please? Thank you.
Come on, Brune. Come on, Brucey. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. You've been good. You've been good, boy.
So,
That's it. Take all over my dress.
Katie's ring first to Jake. Ethan.
Left hand.
This one.
Right hand, Jan. I've got it like that.
So these rings are circles, symbols with no beginning and no end. Just like the commitment that you are both making today. So Jake, as you place the ring on Katie's finger, third finger left hand,
Thanks. Thanks.
look at Katie and repeat after me. Ready?
I'm ready.
There we go. Katie Louise Poole,
Katie Louise Poole,
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love
as a symbol of my love
and my promises to you.
and my promises to you.
My arms will be your shelter
My arms will be your shelter.
and my heart will be your home.
My heart will be your home.
Push the ring further down onto Katie. Perfect. Katie, you ready now? It's your turn.
Yep.
Ethan.
Thank you.
Katie, place the ring on the third finger. Jake,
You weren't sure then, were you?
No. Forgot which one was left.
Jake Lewis Saunders,
Jake Lewis Saunders,
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love
as a symbol of my love
and my promises to you.
and my promises to you.
My arms will be your shelter,
My arms will be your shelter,
and my heart will be your home.
and my heart will be your home.
And just push the ring right down on Jake's finger. Wonderful, beautiful. Now we'll have that commitment now in writing. Confetti from our little basket at the front, and line the path where you enter the ceremonial circle into that's going to be our confetti corridor. And as Rob cues our music and Katie and Jake head on back up through the path, throw the confetti in front of Katie and Jake and not at them. Okay, and Dave will be capturing this on film. I'm just going to step out here because I've just got a little poem that I've written for Katie and Jake, and it's called In the Woods on a Wedding Day. In Cockley Wood, where green leaves sway, Jake and Katie wed today. No grand parade, no royal fuss, just trees and vows and love and us. They met when fate said go on then, in Wolverhampton way back when. First dates in Brum, then soon enough they'd packed their things they liked to move. From Willenhall to Huddersfield, to Spanish streets and Stafford fields, they've chased new homes and skies so wide, with Bruno stomping by their side. Jake hates a photo Katie plans. He rides his bike, she crafts with hands. He's chill, she's not, at least for long. Together they're always strong. They build fake cities late at night, in games where nothing works quite right. They've given their dog a human voice. They sometimes make a laugh and then rejoice. On Katie's birthday, fog rolled in. Jake knelt down with a nervous grin. Bruno sulked, "This is my walk," while love grew quiet in their talks. And now they stand with hands held tight, beneath the green and woodland light. They chose a space, calm, close and true, to promise always me and you. So here's to laughter, quirks and cheer, to cycling paths and craft-filled years, to weathering moves and fog and rain, to always finding home again. Well, Jake and Katie, you've said your vows, exchanged your rings and stood together in this beautiful place surrounded by love. So it is my greatest joy and my privilege and the moment that we have all been waiting for. Katie, please now kiss your husband as we welcome Mr. and Mrs. Saunders. Right, everyone, if I could ask